All right, welcome back. In this app, we're going to go ahead and call this SoundDecision1 underscore 1 underscore 5. We're gonna hit OK. And in this app, we're asked to add in sound to an app. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blow this up so you can see my emulator on the screen. And the layout here is pretty simple. All this is a canvas. So you want to go into drawing and animation, and you're going to put in a canvas, and that canvas is going to take up the whole screen. So fill parent, height and width, and a ball. And you may want to change that ball out to be an image sprite. I'll talk a little bit about that later. The balls, you can just change the colors. You know, there's not a really whole lot you can do with a ball. They're not real exciting after a while. You know, you got a blue ball, you got a pink ball, you can change its radius to 10, and now you got a bigger ball, bigger pink ball, and they're just not that exciting. Now what I can do is, let's say I want to create a tennis game. I can go to the internet and get tennis ball. And now you got a nice, good-looking tennis ball that's legit. Okay, you go to view image, and you can save this image into your documents. And I'll save this as, actually we need a new folder. This is called 1.1.5. Make sure you're saving your stuff in folders. SoundDecision. And I'll put Q2 in there. And then I go ahead and drop my MTO tennis ball in there. And now when I go back into my app, then I can go to my image, and I can go ahead and upload the picture. And now, I mean, we have a ball, but now it's actually a tennis ball. And there it is. I'm going to upload that. Hit OK. And now you've got a nice looking tennis ball here in the page. It may be large, so what you may need to do is go ahead and click on that image sprite, and notice it has an XY location, and our screen is 150 by, I'm sorry, our screen is 300 by 400, so 300 in the width, 400 deep, 400 in height. So if you wanted this ball to be right in the middle, this would be at, I'm sorry, 150 is in the middle of 300 on the X, and 200 is in the middle on the Y's. The height of this ball, you may want to do just like 30 pixels, something smaller, okay, and the width, 30 pixels, something smaller, and you hit OK, and there's your tennis ball, and that's right in the middle of the screen. So you can have a ball which you're just going to only be able to change its colors, and then you can rename this ball IMG, image sprite SPR ball. Okay, image sprite ball, and there we go. We're ready to go. Okay, so that's the GUI, and now you can go have some fun, and I can go out and get some tennis courts. And I want to go to images, and you want to find a 2D image. That's really pretty simple. You know, these work well, that works well. Anything that's three-dimensional is not going to work well. That one would work well. So you just get a 2D tennis court that you like, and you want to make that your court. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this one. I'm going to view the image, and this looks like kind of a Wimbledon tennis court there. I'm going to hit save, and then I go back to my MIT App Inventor. I'm going to go to Canvas, and on the back of my canvas, I'm going to upload my tennis court. And voila, there's my tennis court. Okay, so now what's going to happen is this ball is going to bounce around this tennis court, and when we hit the sides, there is really, on a canvas, there are, let me think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 edges of a canvas. And here's something cool you need to learn, is that when you're dealing with a canvas or an image sprite or a ball or anything over here that you do not really fully understand, remember, you cannot program what you do not understand. So if you don't understand something about a canvas, then let's go to this question mark, and you want to click on that question mark. This opens up a web page. Then you go to more information, and you can actually start to read about the canvas, what parameters to take in, height, width. My internet's going really slow, like always, 5th period. So I'm going to wait for that to load. So we're back, and here is a canvas, and you're going to read about a canvas. It has the X, number of pixels, and a Y, number of pixels. It has an XY location. You can do background colors, images, font size, height, width, paint color, text alignment, visible. And you can scroll down here, and you're also going to see that you have a dragged event. The ball can be flung, or the sprite can be flung. Touch down, touch up, touched. All these events is if you touch the canvas, something can happen. It registers an XY position of where you touched. You can clear the canvas. You can draw circles, lines. Okay. And then one thing we had to learn down here is that in the canvas, it also has edges. And you want to figure out the way that the edges works. Okay, so we're back, and I've had a chance to email this screen to myself. So we're going to go back here to SoundDecision, and this is the screen. And so this is how a screen is set up. Oh, I'm sorry. A canvas that is on your screen. A canvas has an integer value of 1 on this top edge. And then somewhere over here, when you hit a corner, you're going to have a 2 value. And then the 3 is on the right. 4 is your bottom right corner. And then you start going to your negative values. So across from your 1 is your -1. -2 is across from the northeast corner, I think you would call that, and then this would be the southwest corner, and then this is your west edge is your -3, and your northwest edge is -4. Okay, so just kind of think of this as the canvas. And then you can also see in here, this is 0, 0, this is 300, 0, this is 300, 400, and this is 0, 400. So it's good to understand your screen coordinates. So that's how we set up your canvas, and that's how it is set up. So they're all given a numerical value. And so when we go back to our MIT App Inventor, and we know that, now you can deal with when a ball hits these edges. So don't know what happened there, but it looks like my MIT shut down, so I'll pull it back up. Should come right back up for us, and we should be good here in a few seconds. Let it come back up. It's loading. There it is. So there's my image sprite. There's my canvas, and this canvas is going to have those edges. So this is a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a -1, -2, -3, and -4. So what I can do now is I can go and create my own sounds. So I'll go get some media files, and I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 sounds in there. But I got a media player. Okay, so I want to put 8 sounds in there. And now we can go to Audacity, and you can start to create your own sounds. Here's Audacity 2.0, 2.2. It's a great program. It's free, and you just file and you go new, and now you can record. Boom, boom, boom. Play that back. Okay. And if you don't like this, then you hit delete, and you don't like the beginning of it, you can hit delete, and now I can do export, and I can go to my documents, and I can go to SoundDecision, and I can say this is my boom, boom. Okay. And you don't have to do all that, but you can if you want. And then you can just create a new sound. So that'd be like my hi-hat. Delete that. Delete the beginning. Play it. Okay. And then you export that as your hi-hat. And you go to File, New. Boom. And do some bass. Delete the beginning of it. Delete the end of it. Okay, and then you go to File, Export. Boom. Boom. Okay, and then you can do that, you know, you can do that 6, 7, 8 more times, and I'll show you how to load those up. So then you just go back to GIMP, and you go to Sound 1. You may want to rename it SND Boom. Boom. You hit OK, and then you go to Source, upload a file, choose a file. You go in there, there's my boom boom, you hit open, and OK. And then when the ball hits that corner, whatever corner we designated, 1, 2, 3, 4, -1, -2, -3, -4, then we can make that sound play, and we'll have a really pretty cool app. So hope this helps. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.